Derek Kelleher, manager of the Gortletteragh's reserves, but Junior B champions. It's a nice way to finish the year.
It's a fantastic way to finish the year, just to see the crowd in behind, kids, parents getting in for a picture with the cup. We haven't had it in a while. We had it intermediate and a Division 2, but for these group of players, when you have 29 players coming out for a second team in rural Ireland, it's fantastic. Young and old, there could be 20 years of a difference in between the players, and they all turned up today, I'll tell you. Actually surprised me with their goal scoring abilities.
With a bit of a question mark over maybe 1 point from the scoreboard point of view. 6-13 to 10 points we had it. No one's going to argue over the extra one, whether it was or wasn't, but goals win games, as you said to me coming over here. It's been that kind of a game. It was fairly level, but the scoreboard tells probably a different, unfair picture of the game.
Yeah, well, look at it. I suppose in the first half it was tit for tat. We got one goal. It seemed to be the difference. We went 5 or 6 points up. Leitrim Gaels came back into it. But as I said, the goals win games. We got 2 or 3 goals. We got our penalty. Leitrim Gaels just lost their shape a slight little bit, and we started winning in the middle of the field. Like our man of the match, Cathal Quinn. Like Cathal is, what is he, 40? He could be 41. Like he's catching balls. He doesn't need to cover a load of space. He knows where it's coming, and we know how to play it. So it was the older lads along with the young lads with their explosiveness. But all year the lads put in a great effort. They travelled around the place. When we decided to train as juniors ourselves, we got 25 fellas out. The intensity was good, and what we're trying to build for is, when you look at all the kids out here, it's for the future of Gortletteragh football. We're going to have a second field there. We have a playground. We want to populate it with players and people to make it the centre of the parish, to keep us alive, really, you know.
In terms of I suppose the nature of these kind of games, you get a mixture of youth and older folks coming through. You've unearthed the 2 stars of the future there, maybe Jack Heslin, Cathal McCran, exciting young talents coming through Gortletteragh.
There are. Look at we have young lads that are 17 years of age that just came over. We have about another 8 or 9 coming. This is where you build. I suppose for years junior football might have been seen as maybe the Cinderella to the intermediate and senior, but we wanted to change that, because like we're the biggest parish, but we're the most I suppose sparsely populated. We need to get people in. We have facilities, show that we're open for business, and the people realise it from Gortletteragh. But the young lads, they need to see what it is to win. And for a new manager next year at senior level to up that ante and bring it up. And like today, I just have to compliment the referee and Breffney and the crowd. There wasn't one bit of pressure coming from the crowd. I suppose they treated the players with respect, they treated the referee with respect. A couple of times this year it wasn't the case with some individuals, but look, we need to deal with that. And today was, I have to say, in a rainy Kiltubber, but a fantastic pitch. That's what the GAA is all about.
How exciting was today in terms of the actual quality on show from both teams? Some really nice passages of play. Some of the goals you got were very, very well worked.
Yeah, there was marks caught. It had a little bit of everything. You might say that at the junior level that there isn't that much skill, but if you look at the likes of Jack Heslin, that he done nearly the length of the field, swerving in between people and banged it in the back of the net, and you got that buzz up the back of your head and you went, that's what Gaelic football is about. That's what we see the David Clifford's doing. We watched YouTube, we want our kids watching you, all of that sort of stuff to improve and show them how to do it. It was all out here today.
Last year you struggled at junior A level, were relegated down to this grade. You've walked through this grade this year. The rules are slightly different in terms of eligibility, so players like Jack wouldn't be eligible at this grade next year. Can you survive back in junior A again next year with a second team?
I think that we can go even one step further. It's all about, Jack was a help, but Jack came in, Jack played the Fana game. He didn't play the last 2 games. So we got to a final and Jack played in the final. He wasn't available. We have a number of players today that are on holidays and disappointed to miss out. But the lads done it for them and done it for themselves, because at the end of the day it has to hurt when you lose. If you don't feel the hurt, you don't see what it means here to win, because life isn't perfect, and it's how you get over the hurt and you better yourself.
You definitely won't feel the hurt from the game today. Will the celebrations, might they hurt in the morning?
Well, just as well that I'm not togged out, because it takes me about 3 weeks to get over talking, never mind about playing Breffney.
Well, listen, Derek, congratulations, fine performance today, great score and a great win for Gortletteragh.
Thanks very much, Breffney.